They thought they could shape me, contain me, and break me. They thought their rules could bind me, that their expectations could chain me. But chaos cannot be tamed, no matter how carefully they plot, no matter how tightly they hold. Chaos doesn't kneel. Chaos doesn't conform. Chaos doesn't beg. It shatters, it transforms, it defies, and I am the embodiment of chaos. I am not their creation. I am my own force, forged in a fire they couldn't extinguish. They tried to put me in a box, to confine me within their narrow vision of who I should be. They wanted to name me, label me, and define me by their limits. But their labels are meaningless, their boxes too small to hold what I am becoming. Every attempt to confine me only stoked the fire burning inside me. Each time they pushed me down, they taught me how to rise, stronger, fiercer, and more determined. I am not their pawn to move, their doll to control, or their project to perfect. I don't just exist in the shadows. I command them, bending the darkness to my will. They don't understand that what they fear, I embrace. They fear chaos because they cannot predict it, cannot own it. They think chaos is destruction, but they fail to see its true nature. Pain, rejection, betrayal, these were never my enemies. They were my teachers, chiseling away my weakness, sharpening my edge, and honing my strength. The scars they left are not wounds to hide. They are my badges of honor. Each mark is proof of survival, of resilience, of a will that refuses to bend. Every crack in my armor doesn't weaken me, it makes me powerful. Through those cracks, my light shines brighter, and my fire burns hotter. They wanted me silent, obedient, and afraid. But I became a storm, roaring, relentless, and untamed. They wanted me broken, crushed under the weight of their expectations. Instead, I became unbreakable, rising higher every time they tried to tear me down. I am the chaos they tried to control, the force they thought they could extinguish. They wanted me to follow their path, to walk in the lines they drew for me. But their lines are meaningless. Their paths are prisons. I carved my own road, through the rubble of their expectations, through the ashes of their failures to break me. Their rules mean nothing to me. I've rewritten the script and built my own law. Their chains taught me one thing, how to shatter them, over and over again. They called me reckless, a loose cannon spinning out of control. I showed them I was relentless, a force of nature that cannot be contained. They said I was lost, wandering without purpose or direction. I proved to them I was found, my purpose burning brighter than their shallow visions could ever see. They think chaos is destruction, something to fear, suppress, and crush. But they've never seen its true power. Chaos is creation, rebirth, and the spark that ignites transformation. Every time they tried to snuff out my flame, they only fed it. Each rejection became my fuel. Each failure became my foundation. Each betrayal became my turning point. And now, I burn brighter than they ever dared to imagine. I am not the ashes they thought I would become. I am the wildfire they never saw coming. I don't follow their path. I blaze my own trail, carving through the unknown with every step. They fear me because they cannot understand me. They fear me because I refuse to be defined by their limits. They fear me because I am something they'll never control. But chaos doesn't care about fear. Chaos thrives in the face of resistance. Chaos takes their fear and turns it into power, a power they cannot grasp. I am the chaos they'll never tame. I am the storm they'll never quiet. I am the fire they'll never extinguish. They wanted to break me, to extinguish my spirit, to erase my will, but all they did was unleash me. I am not bound by their approval, not dependent on their acceptance. I built myself from the ruins of their rejection, stronger, sharper, and more resilient. I owe nothing to the world
try to destroy me. I am free, unbound, and unstoppable. They think chaos is the end, but chaos is only the beginning. In chaos there is transformation. In chaos there is clarity. In chaos I found my purpose, my voice, my fire. They called me wild, unpredictable, dangerous, and they were right. But what they saw as my flaws, I embraced as my strengths. They can't control what they don't understand, and they'll never understand me. I am not here to fit into their world. I am here to tear it apart and build my own. Every time they doubted me, I grew stronger. Every time they tried to silence me, my voice grew louder. Every time they underestimated me, I proved them wrong. They think I am chaos, and they are right. But chaos is not their enemy. It is their reckoning.
Now I stand, not as their victim, not as their creation, but as their reckoning. I am not a product of their world. I am a force they will never contain. I am the chaos they can't control, the storm they can't weather, the fire they can't extinguish. I am everything they feared and more. And I am just getting started. The darkness they feared wasn't my weakness. It was my strength. The chaos they feared wasn't my end. It was my beginning. I am not just a storm. I am the eye of the storm, calm, controlled, and unstoppable. Let them try to chain me again. Let them try to silence me, to break me, to contain me. Each attempt only strengthens my resolve, sharpens my edge, and fuels my fire. I am the chaos they can't control, the force they can't predict, and the reckoning they will never escape. So let them fear me. Let them tremble at the thought of what I can do, of what I will become, because chaos doesn't bow, doesn't break, doesn't stop, and neither do I.